SCA Pharmaceuticals is a service provider that will take in medications from your big pharma that are not in an individual patient dose form and transform them in a clean room environment for hospitals.
So NexTec is a 12-location consultancy focused on implementing mid-market ERP systems across the US and Canada.
Some of the early challenges that we had at SCA when I started were related to the reliability of the existing system. It was an on-premise system, but we had tremendous challenges with uptime as well as access. We had no infrastructure, we had no ERP system to speak of, and we needed to manufacture in a second facility starting within 8 months. So with the challenges of redoing all of the IT infrastructure, we also had to rebuild all of the infrastructure applications to be able to support that multi-site, multi-manufacturing capability. I chose X3 knowing that we had multiple different requirements. We needed to have flexibility, scalability, reliability. We also knew that we were going to be in a rapid growth mode. And in order to sustain that rapid growth and multi-site capability, we needed cloud capability. But we also needed to be able to re-engineer our processes easily and flexibly within the framework of the ERP system. And Sage X3 specifically had all of the right components for us. NexTec came into play as the solution provider, but very early on, they helped us with understanding what we would need to do to have a rapid implementation, which was important to us in order to open our second facility. But they also partnered with us very quickly and helped us to transition from a traditional implementation, which was very waterfall based, to bring in somebody that could help us with an agile or an iterative approach to an implementation. And that made it successful for the implementation to get us to open the new facility, but also to progress in our manufacturing.
We've traditionally focused quite a bit on regulated industries with traceability needs. And so that can span manufacturing, distribution. There's a particular emphasis in process. We really have a lot of experience in the process industry. And so it's an area where the product Sage X3 really does very well. And then coupled with our deep experience in those industries, we're really able to make our customers' lives better by offering best practices and how to best unlock the power of X3. One of the things that made SCA select X3 is that X3 as a modern technology platform allows you to run the product through a browser natively on any device anywhere. And because they're multi-location and because they have clean facilities, they really take advantage of the cloud underpinnings that are built in natively to X3 to allow them to do that without having to do anything to make that possible or easy. It's a straightforward, out-of-the-box thing for them, and it's one of the reasons it allows them to scale in the way that they do.
Benefits that we've received immediately were the ability in 8 months to open up a second manufacturing facility, whereas beforehand, the limitations of the applications that we're using to produce our product were not scalable. They were on-site, on-premise applications. Opening up on time, opening up and doubling our manufacturing capability almost overnight. Was the first benefit of it, but then the ability to re-engineer our processes and take us from a smaller company to a mid-sized company, that was all driven by capabilities within the Sage ERP. Not only is Sage X3 an ERP tool that helps a manufacturing company work, it's actually transformed our IT experience and for me personally, moved me out of the role of a traditional IT manager and put me into the role of a process re-engineer, change manager within the company. Now we have business unit managers that are understanding Sage and understanding the capabilities and looking to make enhancements and improvements and know that the capability is there. And it just really transformed SCA's internal processes.
X3 is the biggest growth engine for NexTec. The strength of what X3 and Sage brings, partnered with NexTec, really is driving NexTec's success today.
For SCA, implementing X3 is the only way that the company was going to be able to scale. Our facilities in our Arkansas location were at max capacity. We knew we wanted to diversify into a different geographic location, but still maintain quality of product, consistency of output, and we needed to have a defining system that was the core for all of our data that we could run everything through and that would be solid on the financial side, solid on the manufacturing side, with the ability to add in any module or functionality that we would need in the future. And Sage X3 is the right tool for us. It's going to be the platform for us for the future.